Nelly, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but I am back with a makeup tutorial. I just need a little break. It's been, the past couple of weeks have been very intense and emotional for me, so I just needed to take like a little break from social media. But I am back with this makeup tutorial and I'm really excited for it. This is like my first summer look. I saw Makeup by Mario do a look very similar to this on Kim Kardashian and I fell in love with it. I just love the simplicity of it, but it's still super glam. And my favorite part is that everything is affordable. So everything that I used in today's video can be found at your local drugstore. So double win. Before we go ahead and get started with the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos and don't forget to hit that like button. And I think that's it. I think we are ready to go ahead and get into the makeup. Okay, so we are starting off with our brows done. I did them off camera to save some time. I did use the NYX Professional Makeup Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil. This one is in the shade Brunette. I really like it. It gives you like a really nice fluffy brow. Obsessed. And I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids and I am using a concealer to do so. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand. And then I like to take my finger and just kind of run it over to make sure that everything is really nice and smooth. Sometimes the concealer can kind of settle into your fine lines and become a little bumpy. So I like to just run my finger to make sure that everything is nice and seamless. I'm gonna take a little bit of powder and I'm just going to just set that lid into place. Boom chakalaka. Okay. For today's eyeshadow look, I am going to be working off this CoverGirl Full Spectrum eyeshadow palette in the shade Zodiac. Look at these colors, how beautiful. They are metallic and they're just stunning. You have greens, you have blues, purples, pinks, golds. How pretty are these? And they are super duper pigmented. Oh, they are super duper pigmented and so beautiful. Like, look at this blue. What? I am going to start off by taking the champagne shade that's in the palette and I'm using a Sigma E20. This is a short shader brush and I am going to apply this shade to the brow bone as my brow bone highlight. Next, I'm going to go into another CoverGirl palette. This one is in the shade Reverence. It's more matte. And I'm going to take my Alamar Ojitos #1 brush and I'm going to go into this shade right over here. And this is going to be my transition shade. Very nice and pigmented. I'm putting this in the crease and this is just going to give the eye a little bit of dimension. Honestly, I can't do my eyeshadow without a transition shade. Like, I need a transition shade. I'm going back in with the Zodiac palette and I am going to take this gold shade right over here. I am going to place this color right here in the inner corner of the eyes and blending upwards. Dust off the brush. I'm going into the orange shade right next to it. I'm going to put that right next to that gold shade. Again, I'm just gonna blend upwards, doing little circular motions and blending up towards the crease. Taking that same brush again, I'm gonna go into the copper shade right over here and put this in the outer corner of the eye in circular motions to blend everything in together. I'm taking this, this is called the Liquid Fairy Lights. It's kind of like a glitter shadow from Pixie. And I'm going to put that on the back of my hands just a little bit. I am just going to apply this to the inner corner of the eye and kind of just like move it up a little bit. Boom. See, it just looks like sparkly, but not too much. I'm taking a makeup wipe and I am just going to wipe off all of this fallout that we have. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start working on the skin and then we'll come back to finish the eyes a little bit later. I am going to start by spraying my skin with the Wet n Wild Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. This smells like pure coconuts. It smells so good. to further prime, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Beauty Shield. This is the Skin Shielding Primer. I really like this primer. It has a little bit of a color to it, but it blurs everything. It fills in any little pores, any little gaps that you may have. Like, it is so freaking good. So I am just going to apply this pretty much everywhere on the skin. And don't worry, it dries clear. It doesn't give you like a weird color or anything. At first you have like this gray color, but then it just it starts to fade into your skin seamlessly. For foundation, I am going to be switching it up for you guys. I am more than sure that you guys are sick and tired of the Maybelline Superstay, so I am going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. I have two shades. I'm going to be using shade 855 Vanilla Beige and shade 860 Classic Beige because I have a little bit of a tan. So I'm going to start with 855, like on the T-zone. And then I'm going to take 860 on the rest of my face. I'm going to take a foundation brush that I am going to be spraying with my coconut water, my coconut primer. I'm going to take my damp sponge and just kind of run it over to make sure that all of the product is nice and seamless. Now we're gonna go in with concealer, and again I'm going back in with my e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, and I am applying this on the sides of the nose and right here in the inner corner and the outer corner. Now this concealer dries super fast, so you want to be fast when working with it. You don't want to let it sit there, because then to blend out, it's a mission. So work with it in sections and blend it out as fast as you can. I'm also going to take a little bit of the concealer on the chin, Cupid's bow, tip, down the nose, and in the center of the forehead. And again, blend it out as fast as you can. I am going to take my NYX Contour Kit, and I'm going to take the banana shade. And I am going to use this to set my under eyes. And then to set the rest of the skin, I am going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in number 20. Go back in with my primer water from Wet n Wild. And give your skin a good spray. I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder, but this time in shade 05. I am going to take this and I'm going to put this on the sides of my nose. And I'm also going to put this in the inner corner and in the nostrils. Put a little bit on the tip of the nose as well, and bridge of the nose. I am going to go ahead and bronze. I am taking the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer to bronze and contour. I'm gonna bronze / contour. I don't want to contour too much. I just want to be like really nice and bronzy. And I'm taking it using the JH02 brush, and I'm gonna take this and bronze. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me powder, but in the shade 20 once again, and I'm just going to carve out the bronzer area. So now I'm going to go ahead and work in the lower lash line. I'm going back in with the CoverGirl Reverence palette, and I'm going to start off by taking the darkest brown that's in the palette, and I am going to apply this really tight to my lower lash line. I'm going to take the color right next to it, and I am going to apply this also to the lower lash line, kind of smoking out that dark brown. And then I'm going to take the lightest brown from the palette, taking a fluffier brush, and again I'm going to put this underneath here to really make it nice and smoky. I'm going to take a nude pencil, a nude eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to line my waterline. This one is from Pixie. It is my absolute favorite. I am contouring the nose slightly. I'm going to go ahead and blend out the powder that we have under our eyes. And blend it over the nose so that the nose contour doesn't look super harsh. I'm gonna take this new Wet n Wild product. This is called the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Brightening Rocks. I'm gonna take a big powder brush and I'm going to smooth out the bake and bring it up to soften everything up. For highlight, I am going to go back in with another CoverGirl product. I don't know why I'm using so much CoverGirl today, but I don't know. I've just really been liking their products recently. This is the highlight, the Sculpt Expert palette in the shade Blush Touch. So pretty. I'm gonna take the middle shade right over here, and I'm going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones to highlight. I'm going to take a little bit on the tip of the nose and bridge of the nose and a little bit on the chin. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the lips. I'm starting off by lining my lips using the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Liner in Nutmeg. To fill in the lips, I'm going in with the Pixie. This is called Bare Beauty. It's my favorite nude at the moment. It is so stunning. Like, look at that. It is gorgeous. And I'm gonna put that right in the center. I'm gonna go back in with my lip liner and just kind of add some depth and clean everything up. In the center, I am going to add the Maybelline lipstick in 535 Purely Nude. And then I'm going to add a little bit of gloss. This is the new Wet n Wild lip gloss in the shade Clear Quartz. This is from their Crystal collection, and I'm going to add the tiniest bit to the center, like very tiny. Just a little bit. Okay, so the only thing that I have left to do is lashes. So I am going to quickly do that off camera, and then I will be back to show you guys the final look. Alright guys, so this is it. This is the completed look. I love the way that this look turned out, and of course I love it even more because everything that I used is affordable. I am going to have everything linked down below in the description. The lashes that I used were the Ardell Wispies. Recently they have become my favorite lash to wear. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do decide to recreate it or do something similar, don't forget to tag me. I love you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Mwah!